Hey y'all, welcome to Wild Blue. So let's check out what's going on this week, all the strange things people have been seeing out there. Let's see what we got up here first. Viewer shares video of mysterious lights hovering over Las Vegas. Let's check this out. We definitely got some weird lights shining there, and they ain't moving, just floating above the city there. Wonder what it could be. Don't really know for sure. Can't even tell any landmarks. I'm guessing that's the Las Vegas Strip right there. So as we're sitting here seeing this, we see one street light floating up above there, and these lights further in the distance. And they're kind of flashing, changing colors a bit, going from orange to red, and then back, sort of in a pattern almost, left to right. But the fact that they're not moving, I mean, it could be anything. Can't really say for certain whether it's any sort of extraterrestrial technology or something conjured up here on Earth. Let's see what we got here. We'll take a look at this next one. UFO sighting in Saskatchewan, April 2023. Man, I have a hard time saying that word. Who comes up with that stuff? Anyway, let's look at this here. UFO sighting. Well, I certainly don't know what it is. I'm sure this guy filming it doesn't either because it's so far away and so faint. No, it could be anything. It could be an airplane, you know. If you're gonna call something a UFO, let's make it, you know, something that's unidentifiable rather than just unidentified. You know, I could say I don't know what it is, but if I get a little bit closer, it becomes very clear that it's something not out of the ordinary. Whereas, you know, if you see something that's actually unidentifiable, making all sorts of strange movements, flying all over the place, zipping in and out, disappearing and coming back, and breaking into little pieces and coming back together, dripping like lava, those are the things that are unidentifiable. And that's what would, to me, qualify as a UFO. Not this here. This ain't nothing to it. Now let's take a look at this one here. This one looks pretty interesting. UFO abduction, London, United Kingdom, May of 2023. Now apparently these aliens are going around now abducting people right off the highway by the looks of this video here. I haven't seen it yet, so let's take a look at it. We got a UFO coming in here, which is about as fake as you can get. You know, posting these things making it look like it's real. Wasting my gosh darn time watching these things and it's gone. Takes off. Very obviously CGI. Ain't nothing real about it. You know, it's a mixed bag these days. Hard to find some good footage. I think with all the fancy cameras people got these days, you'd actually find something worth seeing. This is Ghost in Park. Looking at the next one here. So I see a person walking there. Is that the ghost? Very short clip. This is pretty disappointing here. Not doing so good so far. Most of these have been fake. Alright, next up we got CCTV catches ghost. Misspelled catches. Apparently it's at midnight. Let's see what we got here. Person under a towel. Then it disappears. That's interesting. You see the person there walking. This looks like that one guy I saw from several weeks ago. And there are some interesting editing tricks here. Looks like Ghostface crawling along there. Definitely not something worth sticking around for. Let's move on to the next one here. Now this one, I'm having high hopes for this one.
So
this one's evil laugh captured on CCTV. Let's check it out.
Something to eat, and we heard this. You ever had that happen to you?
It sounds like something out of a Halloween decoration. Let's play it again.
So we're just hanging out at the house. I was getting me something to eat, and we heard this.
Apparently he hears it too. He's looking around in the video. Now they got other footage that looks like they're showing here. Seeing if they can identify anything strange.
There goes the truck. As you can see, this is outside.
Got a little bit of a flash there. Let's see what this guy's got here.
See, I still thought it was them. That's why I was messing with Brandon. And then she hollered something about what was
apparently
that?
His wife heard it too.
It wasn't me.
And they're both kind of freaking out about this. I would be too if I heard something laughing like that.
But just to show you, there's nothing outside here.
Sounds like the Wicked Witch of the West there. It's come out from under the house, I suppose. Or was that the East? I don't really know. It's been a long time since I've seen The Wizard of Oz. Alright, let's take a look at this next one here. Apparently this one's from the wilderness of Montana, and it references a story going back to the time of Teddy Roosevelt, well over 100 years ago, known as the Bauman incident. And during this incident, a man was apparently killed by a Bigfoot. Somehow these stories made their way to Teddy Roosevelt, who ended up becoming president in the early 1900s. So this footage was captured near Big Hole, and I believe there's a photo here of a squatch. Let's take a look. So we got a deer here. This guy's relating this story.
And saw a large kind of
then we got the photo here
upright walking
of what
creature about
appears
6'6",
to be this creature,
probably 600 pounds, that looked at me and my dog, and then turned and started up and over the ridge.
Let's go back and look at that picture there. There he is. Take a look at that. Someone captured a photo of this squatch out there in Montana. Could just be the backside of some sort of moose looking down, female moose. It's hard to tell from the picture, just a still image, but I'm definitely seeing the possibility, the outline of the body if it's facing away from you looking down. Or it could be a squatch standing there. You see the head kind of making a shape there above the body, and then the arms coming out, but it's still a little bit blurry, just a step above a blob squatch. But you know, still pretty interesting footage there.
And whatever you do, don't whistle in the woods after dark. Wise words if you want to avoid a skinwalker or a wampus cat, as they're known in this area. The trail's got a lot of recent brush down. It is early spring, well, still winter up north, but in this area it's the hottest day of the year so far, already in the 90s. But the wind is definitely bracing.
So apparently this guy's in an area where a dog man and some kind of shape-shifting creature has been spotted. DeSoto State Park in Mississippi. He's just walking along through here. There ain't much to the video, but one thing interesting he pointed out there is that whistling is not something you want to do in an area where some sort of shapeshifter, what he describes as what may be a skinwalker or a wampus cat, is a name for a skinwalker in this area. Apparently whistling will draw them near to you. Ain't something you want to do, but you know, here on Wild Blue, that might be something I do want to do. Try and catch one of these creatures on footage. Somebody's got to do it, or they're just going to be wandering out there without any of us knowing really what's out there. Anyway, we'll take a look at this last video here. This is some CCTV footage in Brookside Theatre in Romford. It's from the UK here. Let's take a look at it. Alright, you see this empty theater here. You see something move there. We got a zoomed in image of it. Let's take a look at what happens. I ain't seeing nothing yet. Oh, there it goes. Looks like a chair moves all on its own. Just a single chair. I'm not seeing any figures or shapes or anything. Just a chair moving. Slides forward just a little bit. Now what force could have done that, affecting only a single chair? It's almost as if someone's pulling that chair out to sit down in it. Yeah, I don't really know for sure. Hard to tell from such a grainy footage. You know, those CCTV cameras are notable for being so blurry. And we got something moving across the bottom there. Let's check that out again. See right there, the very end moves right across the screen. Now what could that be? Maybe just a bug, or maybe it's a culprit that moved that chair. I don't really know for sure, but it's pretty strange. So anyway, that about wraps it up for this video. Maybe there'll be more next week, but this week was kind of a sad and disappointing show of footage that turned out to be fake, but you know, can't win them all. Anyway, like and subscribe, and if y'all got any footage, any pictures, anything y'all like to share here on Wild Blue, send them to wildbluetvstories@gmail.com. Maybe y'all got some better footage and stuff than what we've seen here today. Check out our website and check out our Facebook page, and with that said, Wild Blue out.